Hello and welcome to the Brecon Beacons. So what I'm bringing to you today is a quick review of the MSR Elixir 2. This is a fantastic little tent that I've had the pleasure of trying out over the last 2 nights while camping, and I thought I'd just share some of the really nice little features this tent has that I'm enjoying. So to start off with, the best one absolutely is the amount of headspace you get in this tent. From that side all the way across, you can pretty much sit up. Now I'm a relatively tall guy, just over 6 foot, and I can sit up just fine in there with plenty of headroom, so it feels roomy as it is. Going along side, you can see there's a kind of geodesic shape where you have the 2 poles that cross and give it quite a bit of strength, and when you attach guy lines to it, you get quite a decent amount of rigidity, and it's been remarkably stable in the winds. This side is, as you can see, we've got a doorway on the other side. This one actually has the porch out properly. So when you peg out the porch, you get quite a roomy section here. Now I'm using this side as gear storage because I'm pretty much on my own in the tent. See if we just toggle this, zip it out. You get quite a bit of storage space and also shelter from the wind, so you can actually sit up inside the tent, have it sheltered from the wind, and be able to cook and really use a gas stove without being out in the wind and the rain. This is another little feature that I haven't actually had a time to test, but just kind of it's MSR quality here. This actually has a rain gutter just above the porch zip, just to divert all of the rain that will be running off the side there, so when you open up the zip you don't immediately get soaked. One thing to note though is that I do actually have the fly sheet set up the wrong way around, so all of the buckles at the bottom there are color coded, so I've actually gone red to black rather than grey to black. But the reason why I've done that is just to set up the back of the porch coming into the wind, so I have a sheltered area at the front. Actually it should be flipped the other way around. I'd say the only downsides probably of the tent are that it is inner first, so you set up the poles, you attach the tent to the inner sheet to the poles, and you pop the fly sheet over the top, which is also a bit of a fuss in its own right. So you just have to get the ends sorted out, and you're not quite sure about which direction it's going, but with practice you can really get that down. So it took me about 5-10 minutes to set up with guy lines and everything, and I'm really not experienced in setting up this tent. So with that, that's the MSR Elixir 2. Fantastic little tent, and one that I hope you'll check out. Thank you for all that. Have a great one.
The review you just watched was actually recorded back in 2018 for a work-related video post. Now, I didn't actually end up releasing it on my channel, but I thought I'd just repost it and add a little bit now that I actually did go ahead and buy an Elixir myself, and I've been using it for the over 2 years since I originally filmed that video. I've used it in all sorts of situations, from backpacking around the Lake District to field camping in Shropshire to the Malvern Hills. It's just been a real workhorse for me, and I still really love this tent. The size is impressive, even with 2 people in it. I mean, admittedly you have to be rather close with the other person, but behind. I'd say my only major gripe with it is the weight. It is a little on the heavier side, and while I have been able to lighten other parts of my system to make up for it, it still is a major part of my base weight, taking up 3 kilos out of my 15 at the moment. So I could probably get away with a lighter tint, but probably not a better tint. I mean, I was most impressed with it when I took it up to the Lake District. We had something near the region of 20-30 mile per hour winds. You could see the tent bowing in on the side and then flipping back out with torrential rain, but it shrugged it all off like it was nothing. And so yeah, I can't recommend this enough. Probably not for a really lightweight backpacker. For someone who wants something sturdy to rely on with lots of livable space, so it doesn't feel like you're in a coffin, I'd say the extra money for this tent is well worth it. Brilliant quality. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.